Friday evening racing series, day 3, race 1. Another beautiful day in paradise. 20 seconds to go. Right on the line. You can see the end. 10 seconds. All clear. Forrest wins the start at the boat, just to windward of Mike Williams. Chris slightly ahead. I mean, it's a pretty good start for all 3 boats. So Forrest really wants to hold his lane here against Mike. He needs to probably sheet in the main tighter to do that. Might be falling into Mike just a little bit. Chuck has tacked away, which is a good move. You don't want to stay in everybody's bad air. Bill McConnell might consider the same as soon as he's got a lane to go in, which he does now. All right, very interesting. So right now, Forrest is controlling that group. He has brought his main in slightly, and he's holding his height now. And so neither Mike nor Chris can tack. JP is to leeward of those 3. If he's going to attack, he should. Oh, Chris just found something. He's just started jetting. Look how tight the leech is on Chris's main. So he's definitely pinching Mike off. Look at that. He just found a gear. Let's go see how he's doing that. Okay, we didn't really see what the order of events was, but Forrest appears to have tacked off. Chris was able to stay inside, and so was JP. He's going to be able to tack cleanly in front of Forrest. Chuck was able to get to Mike. He was the one that tacked off to starboard. He was about 2 lengths behind the leaders, but came back and got to Mike. And he rounds in 4th. Mike's right behind him. Chris now is leading. Forrest in 2nd. JP in 2nd. Forrest in 3rd. Then Chuck. Then Mike. Then Bill. Okay. Let's look at downwind technique. Okay, so there's Chris in the lead. He's wing on wing. Main's out all the way. JP, his main's not out quite as far. And now he's wing on wing, but he's waited until he's in Forrest's bad air to do that. So Forrest is now on his breeze. And look at Forrest's mainsail. That boom is all the way out, the bang's east, so his upper leech is open a little bit, which is perfect. And he's really working to keep the jib full all the time. JP decides that that's enough of that for him, so he headed up just enough to get clear, then he comes back down to where he can wing the jib. Chris's boat is consistently heeled to windward, which makes it easier to keep the jib full. So is Forrest. JP is too now. Now everybody's doing it. Forrest and JP are sort of teaming up to blanket Chris. Chuck is contributing as well. Chris is not going to have very good air where he is. I will not be surprised if JP has an overlap by the leeward mark. So now he's heading up probably to clear his air a little more. Okay, now he's back. Really heeling to windward would be helpful for him. But they're doing a great job in blanketing Chris. All the boats combined make a much better blanket than single boat does. Look at that. Big gains. All 3 boats are gaining on Chris. And he's finally seeing it, and he said, enough of that. So he's heading way up. He's going to clear his air and try to establish the inside. He's lured. JP has to stay clear. Now JP's just going with him. This will help the other boats to gain. So look at that. They're both sailing off the course. So all 5 boats are going to get to the mark at the same time. It's going to be a major cluster. Mike's on the outside. There may be an opportunity for Mike to gain on the inside of the pinwheel. So Chris is around. Looks like JP is going to be 2nd. Then Forrest, everybody's being good. Looks like JP has pinned Forrest to the outside, and it looks like Chuck and Mike can potentially gain on Forrest here.